Hello everyone, welcome back to High Stakes. My name is Brian. I'd like to start this video by asking for your support. First, please subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon so you never miss any of our daily betting videos. Second, if you find this video helpful, please give it a like. It really helps us reach more viewers. Now, before we dive in, for those interested in more premium betting tips and predictions, if our guidance has helped you win bets and increase your revenue, we would appreciate your support in growing this channel. Your assistance is vital in strengthening our presence on YouTube. Therefore, feel free to explore our Patreon tiers. You will find the link in the description and comment section below. Thank you. Cleveland Guardians vs Detroit Tigers. Cleveland is 5-6-3-3, entering their game on Tuesday after dropping the first game of the series 1-0 to the Tigers. The Guardians are atop the AL Central and have been led by their offense as Cleveland is slashing .245/.318/.410, which ranks 13th, 10th, and 10th in the majors, while against Detroit this season are slashing .211/.265/.365/.360. Against Olsen, Hedges is 1 for 2, while Gimenez is 0 for 3, Ramirez is 0 for 3, while Arias, Fry, Josh Naylor, and Rocchio are all 0 for 2. Detroit is 43-48 in fourth in the AL Central after picking up a 1 over Cleveland in the first game of the series. The Tigers will be starting right-hander Reese Olson on Wednesday, who is 3-8 with a 3.22 ERA, while in his last start, he went 5.2 innings, allowing 1 run against the Reds. At home this season, Olson is 2-4 with a 3.32 ERA, and Detroit has a team ERA of 3.91, which ranks 12th. With Bybee on the mound, this is a good spot to take Cleveland on the ML in the third game of a 5-game series. The Guardians have a much better offense than Detroit, and with Bybee on the mound, he should be able to carve up this Tigers offense. Both offenses have had their struggles, but take the one that has been able to get more base runners on and the better pitcher. The Guardians are also 2-6-2-2 on the road this season, and that road success should continue. Take Cleveland moneyline. The Tigers offensively have struggled as Detroit is slashing .230/.294/.377, which ranks 25th, 28th, and 21st in the majors, while at home are slashing .233/.301/.380. Against Cleveland this season, they slash .254/.39. Against Bybee, Ibanez is 2 for 3, McKinstry is 4 for 6, Keith is 1 for 2, while Rogers is 1 for 4, Green hits .250 and 8 abs, while Ursala and Varling are 0 for 3. The Guardians are expected to start right-hander Tanner Bybee, who's 7-3, with a 3.67 ERA this season, and in his last start, he went 4.2 innings, allowing 4 runs against the Giants. On the road this season, Bybee is 4-1 with a 2.70 ERA. As a pitching staff, Cleveland has a team ERA of 3.67, which ranks 8th in the majors. With how these offenses are playing as of late, the under is a good spot in this game. Bybee and Olson have been solid this season, and as of late, as both should be able to limit the hits and runs before turning it over to the bullpen. This season, Cleveland is 3.9446 in hitting the under, but on the road are 2.5203, while Detroit is 1.9212 at home in hitting the under. However, Bybee and Olson should go deep enough in the game for the under to hit. Take the under. Chicago Cubs vs Baltimore Orioles. The Cubs have won 3 of their previous 4 games, including a 5-0 victory against the Los Angeles at home. Starter Hayden Wesneski picked up his 3rd win of the season by pitching 6.1 innings scoreless innings. He allowed only 1 hit and a walk while striking out 2 batters. Reliever Hector Neris earned his 12th save of the season by striking out the only batter he faced in the 9th. First baseman Michael Busch smacked his 11th home run of 2024 in the 7th inning. Catcher Miguel Amaya went 2-4 and scored and knocked in a run. Chicago's pitching staff has been on point recently, limiting their opponents to 2 runs or less in 3 of their prior 4 contests. The Orioles took 2 of 3 from the A's in Oakland over the weekend, including a 6-3 victory in the series finale. Starter Grayson Rodriguez picked up his 11th win of the season by going 6 innings and allowing 3 runs on 6 hits while striking out 8. The Orioles relief corps pitched 3 scoreless innings and allowed only 1 hit to Oakland. Outfielder Heston Kierstad smacked a 3-run shot in the first inning to help power Baltimore to the win. Anthony Santander hit his 23rd home run in the victory. Baltimore's offense has excelled recently, scoring 4 runs or more in 3 of their prior 5 games, and 17 runners crossed the plate during their 3-game set with the A's. Burns has been effective versus the Cubs in his career, producing a 3.26 ERA in 69 innings pitched against them. He has generated a lean 1.79 ERA at home this season. The Orioles have a significant advantage on offense in this matchup, ranking first in the league overall in slugging percentage and sixth in batting average at home, while the Cubs rank toward the bottom of the league in multiple categories. The Orioles also have the edge in the pitching department. The Orioles rank fourth in the league in ERA with 3.57, while the Cubs rank 19th in road ERA with 4.45. The Cubs have struggled mightily on the road in 2024, losing at a 62.2% clip. They have lost their last 7 series and 7 of their last 9 games played away from their home stadium. The Orioles have been effective at home, winning 63% of their games played there. They have come out on top in 4 of their last 5 home games. Baltimore has been strong against the spread in 2024, winning 56.7% of the time. The stats and trends strongly support a comfortable Baltimore victory at home on Wednesday. Take Baltimore. Burns has produced a 2-4 record with a 3.26 ERA and 1.06 WHIP in 10 starts and 6 relief appearances versus the Cubs. He lost his last start against them last season in Chicago. He went 7 innings and allowed 1 earned run on 8 hits. 2 of the 3 games played between these two squads last season went over the run total, with 27 runners crossing the plate during the 3-game set. Baltimore has an elite offensive this season, ranking high in multiple key categories, so they possess the tools to score quickly in bunches. The Orioles rank third in the majors in runs scored at home. They have scored 4 runs or more in 4 of their last 6 games at Camden Yards. Baltimore has gone over the run total in 3 of their previous 4 contests at home. Their pitching staff has allowed 7 runs or more in 2 of their previous 4 games. The Cubs have pushed or gone over the run total in 3 of their last 4 games on the road. They have scored 5 runs or more in 3 of their last 4 contests. Chicago's pitching staff ranks in the bottom half of the league in road ERA and WHIP, so look for Baltimore to have ample opportunity to score throughout the game. Most signs point to a higher scoring affair in Baltimore on Wednesday. Take over 8.5 runs. Minnesota Twins vs. Chicago White Sox. Ober has tossed very well against the White Sox in the past, and Chicago is sporting the worst, or near worst, runs and hits per game. Minnesota saw the ball well in June, and that trend has carried into July. With the Twins sitting top 5 in both home runs and doubles per game, while the White Sox are bottom 10 in walks received and strikeouts per game, look for Minnesota to take 1 as the road favorite. Take Minnesota moneyline. As touched on, Ober has thrown well against the White Sox, historically. Along with that, Feta logged 11 Ks the last time he faced Minnesota. The Twins are hitting below their season average both on the road and in night games. Couple this with the White Sox hitting sub .225 on the season and sporting their weakest batting average at home, it isn't difficult to see how both starting hurlers could get to work early here. The play is the under 8.5 runs,